Hey guys, it's Abby. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 insane Glitch in the Matrix TikToks. If you guys like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you are new here, click the subscribe button down below and turn on my post notifications so you never miss a video. I post every Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We love spooky Sundays around here. And other than that, let's just get right on into the video. Our first TikTok of the video is by the user Tessica Vision, and she is actually a Glitch in the Matrix content creator, but she experiences a glitch herself.
Okay, I think I just experienced a glitch? Or it's weird. I'm very confused. Okay, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but I wear this necklace all the time, and then I also wear another necklace, and it's long. So I had it on, and I was laying on the couch, and I felt it like pull, right? When I was getting up, and I was like, oh, it just got caught on something. So then I go to grab it to fix it, and then I realize that the crystal is off of it. Okay, so maybe I broke it, right? So I look at it, but no, it's still on me. The chain is still on me. This is the chain. This is the clasp, like nothing's wrong with it. And so I'm like, oh wow, maybe, you know, the little thing on the crystal broke, the thing that holds the crystal. No, it's still here. And also, I don't know if you can see, but like, it's on there really tight. Like you can't, there's no spaces where this could come off, right? Like I can't pull this even. It's like, not welded, but it's like, it's on there. Do you know what I mean? So how? I'm sure there's a logical explanation, and I'm just feeling crazy because all I do is read Glitch in the Matrix stories all day. But how? Okay, and so I put it back on, right? So that we could, let's bring it here. And I was like, you know, trying to see, is there any way this could have come off, right? But there's no way. There's no way. What about on like the other side? There's no way. Like it would literally have had to come off over here, but there's no way. Side note, I do use this as my pendulum. I don't know if that makes a difference, but how?
So she is laying on the couch, and as she gets up, she feels her necklace like pull. And she notices that the crystal that was on her necklace is gone. The necklace itself is not broken, the clasp is still intact. And then when she looks at the crystal, the little like metal part where it would have been attached to the chain, she then looks at the metal part that's attached to the crystal, like the wire, and it's still a perfect loop, so it's not like the necklace would have like broken through it or anything. Both are intact, so there's no reason why it should come apart. They should have been like both linked together. It's like those rings that magicians use that like they come apart but they're still like linked together. I have no idea, honestly. Let me know if you guys have a logical explanation for that, because I really can't think of anything.
Something, so I go to grab it to fix it, and then I realize that the crystal is off it. Okay, so maybe I broke it, right? So I look at it, but then it crashes to the ground and the same drive off.
Alexa, what's my notification?
One new notification from Amazon Shopping. 3 shipments have arrived. By the way, I see that your Amazon cart contains Round Lab sunscreen. At any time, to hear what's in your cart and get the order total, just say, check out my cart.
I just got an Alexa a few days ago. I have a Google Home for a while, and she's cool, I guess. So it's working out. Our next TikTok is by the user Rani_I, and she has duplicating vacuums.
Okay, ignore what I look like right now. I just got out of the shower, but I think I just had my first ever glitch in the Matrix. Look at this. We only have one Dyson V7 in the house. All the other ones are the newer ones. Like, this is the only older one we have, and that's why it's upstairs. Why do we now have two? And one charger.
So she gets out of the shower and notices that she has 2 vacuums. She says that they for sure only have one of this kind of vacuum because it is the older model of Dyson, so they keep it upstairs and the newer ones are downstairs. But she says that they for sure only have one of this model. She shows the other one that is on the charger. They also only have one charger. So where did the second vacuum come from? I mean, you'd think if like somehow they bought 2 of them and all this time never noticed that they had 2 of them, there'd also be 2 chargers because I would assume the charger would come with it. That would make sense. So where'd the other one come from? Honestly, I would love to have Dyson vacuums that just appear out of nowhere. It's my dream to own a Dyson vacuum one day. So I don't know. I don't think this is a real problem. I just think it's kind of unexplainable. Our next TikTok is by the user Angels Keen Angels, and her son might have saved their life.
I had the craziest experience this morning. My son, for some reason, was dawdling, taking his grand old time this morning, and then like 5 minutes before we needed to leave, he asked me if he could have an additional waffle. And I was like, there's only one left, remember? And you wanted to save it for tomorrow. And he said, no, I need to eat it today. And I was like, okay, well, we gotta rush. Gotta get going. So I made it, he ate it, we got in the car, and I was a little bit flustered because we were leaving like 5 to 10 minutes late, which if we leave 5 to 10 minutes late, we get stuck in a ridiculous traffic jam. So I was a little bit frustrated. We immediately get stuck in a traffic jam, but I notice up a little ways that there is a really bad accident. And I was like, oh my gosh, of course there's an accident. Thinking this is gonna hold us up even more. My son in the back seat said, I knew there was gonna be an accident, so that's why I needed another waffle. And I was like, what? And he goes, I knew that there was gonna be an accident, Mom, so I wanted to get another waffle. And I was like, but that made us leave late. And then it clicked and I was like, what?
So this mom says that her son was just dilly-dallying all morning, and about 5 minutes before they were supposed to leave for, I'm assuming, school, he says that he wants another waffle. And she says, remember you said you wanted to save that for tomorrow and we have to go. And he goes, no, I need to have the waffle this morning. So she makes it and they end up leaving a little bit late because he had to have the waffle. Well, when they leave, they end up getting stuck in traffic because they left late, but they notice that up ahead in traffic was a giant accident. And that's when the boy says, I knew that the accident was going to happen and that's why I needed another waffle. So this boy seemingly knew that there was going to be an accident and held them up to make sure that they weren't in the accident, it seems. I mean, this is not the first time that I've heard of something like this happening. I heard a story about some guy, I think it was on 9/11, like really had the urge that he needed to go get a Snickers bar from the gas station on his way to work. And he ended up being a little bit later than normal because he stopped to get this Snickers bar that he had a random craving for and ended up missing the planes hitting. So this Snickers bar craving saved his life. Like, I've heard this story so many times, which is why I always try to, like, if there's traffic or something, I try to be like, oh, like, there's a reason for this. You know, it's saving me from something that would have happened. But that's just so crazy to me that this boy's like, yeah, like, I knew this would happen, so I stalled us. Otherwise, we would have been in the crash. I feel like it's not even a glitch in the Matrix, more of like an intuition thing, but it definitely falls under the same umbrella of, like, weirdness, like, wow, that could have been us. And I feel like it's definitely proof that everything happens for a reason. Our fourth TikTok of the video is by the user PG Stories Official, and here we have a video of a very strange anomaly.
You guys see that shadow? Where are the clouds?
Essentially, the video is zooming in on a mountain, and you can see that there is a giant shadow on it, which one would assume is by cloud coverage above, but there is nothing in the sky within sight. So where is this shadow coming from? It's like, it seems as if the game just didn't load the clouds in the sky. They managed to like create the shadow, but the clouds have not yet loaded. It is just such a creepy thing to see. I feel like there is probably a logical explanation, but it is so strange to see a shadow and nothing causing it. What do you guys think? Do you have any logical explanation for why this could happen? Our final TikTok of the video is also by the user PG Stories Official. This is a repost account, so it's not actually from them. I will link the original video down below if I do find it. But this user believes that her neighborhood is part of a simulation.
Most of y'all know how I feel about my neighborhood, right? And how it's a fucking simulation. Like literally all the houses are the same, right? Why the fuck are all these white cars like dead ass?
So she zooms in on the street and you can see that all the houses are cookie cutter identical, and they all have white cars in the driveway. Granted, they aren't the same white car, but they are all white cars nonetheless. She says that she believes her neighborhood is a simulation. For me, I'm wondering if, like, has she lived here her whole life? Like, has she just moved in? If she finds her neighborhood so creepy, why does she live there? I have lots of questions. To me, I don't really know if this is actually a glitch in the Matrix. I think it's very suburban, is what I think. I've seen plenty of neighborhoods that are very cookie cutter, you know, builder's grade houses. As for the white cars, that's a little weird that y'all have white cars, because I honestly, like, thinking back to the, 20 years I lived in the suburbs, I don't think I recall a single neighbor having a white car. I feel like that's impossible, but I can't picture a single white car in, like, at any of the houses in the neighborhoods that I lived in from 1 to 20. Yeah, that is weird that her neighborhood has so many white cars all in a row. And I don't think any of the neighborhoods I've lived in have had a single white car. I don't know if that's proof of anything, but that is weird. I think the spookiest thing about this video is just the lack of character in all those houses. Just thought it was something a little bit interesting that this lady thinks her neighborhood is a simulation. Anyway, that is it for today's video. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you have any explanations for any of these glitches, because I personally don't really know what to say about most of them. But if you guys did like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you are new here, click the subscribe button down below and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. I post every Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We love spooky Sundays around here. And other than that, once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye.